What happens when a private company's stock market debut becomes one of the most consequential events in the history of space exploration, and possibly the global economy itself? SpaceX's upcoming IPO isn't just about shares or dollars, it's an inflection point, a moment when the balance of power in space and on Earth shifts from governments to private hands. In mid-June, SpaceX filed its financials with regulators, setting the stage for a public offering that's expected to surpass anything Wall Street has ever seen. Previous reports indicate the company is seeking about $80 billion, exceeding Saudi Aramco's record-breaking $29 billion IPO. Some analysts predict SpaceX's eventual valuation could top $1 trillion. That would make Elon Musk, who is already the world's richest man, potentially the first trillionaire in history. But the deeper story is about more than wealth. It's about who gets to shape the future of space. SpaceX isn't just the world's most valuable rocket company, it's the world's most dominant launch provider, period. Last year, 85% of all launches globally were aboard SpaceX rockets, surpassing the output of entire countries, including China and Russia. These aren't just routine satellite deployments. Reusable Falcon rockets, the Starlink satellite network, and the Starship program have made SpaceX the technological standard-bearer for an industry once ruled by state monopolies. This dominance is fundamentally altering the global chessboard. For the first time, a single private enterprise controls more access to orbit than most nation-states combined. Starlink, SpaceX's satellite internet constellation, doesn't just offer broadband, it offers strategic leverage. From the war in Ukraine to disaster zones, Starlink's signals have become lifelines, putting Musk in a position to influence not just markets, but geopolitics. With 85% of SpaceX's voting power, Musk's grip is nearly absolute. His ambitions are grand: orbital data centers, moon bases, even sending humans to Mars. The recent merger with his AI venture, xAI, signals a future where artificial intelligence, satellite networks, and interplanetary transport are joined under a single vision. Billions in contracts from NASA and the Pentagon have only fueled this momentum, blurring the lines between public interest and private control. But going public brings risks. Musk can't simply engineer away. The IPO will expose SpaceX to relentless scrutiny from regulators and investors. Every launch failure, every Starlink outage, every AI controversy will play out under the microscope of the public market. There's also the question of whether Wall Street's short-term demands will collide with Musk's long-term goals. And as private power grows, so do anxieties about accountability and oversight. Yet the consequences of SpaceX's IPO stretch far beyond finance. If successful, it could reignite a sluggish IPO market and inspire a new wave of private space ventures. More profoundly, it would cement an era where private ambition, not government decree, sets the pace for humanity's future in space. The lines between public and private, national and global, are blurring, redrawing the map of technological and political power. SpaceX's potentially record-shattering IPO is more than a financial milestone. It marks the dawn of a new era, where private innovation and capital are not only rewriting who gets to go to space, but who controls the future once we get there. The stories that define tomorrow are already unfolding today. Subscribe to Today in Context for clear, grounded analysis of the events shaping our world, one story at a time.